So we have read up till here that these three are sitting on the aircraft, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiv ji, and Durga ji made the aircraft fly with her own power. First they reached the area of Brahma ji, which is the place of Kal, that is Rajogun dominant. The Akshar Purush, meaning Kal Brahma, was himself residing, disguised as Brahma. As they moved further, he was there again as Shankar, and then further he appeared as Vishnu. Then where did the craft go from there? This is all just to clarify any doubts from their mind, just so that they do not think themselves to be gods, to rule out any misconception. Now pay attention. This is Devi Bhagvat. Srimad Devi Bhagvat is published by Gita Press, Gorakhpur. This is the same book that was shown to you before. We have read till here. We read it on page 118. Our craft moved swiftly and arrived at a magnificent place that was Brahmalok. Here was the place for another Brahma, and there was one Brahmaji in the aircraft and another one in the Brahmalok. He was Brahma, the Akshar Purush, who was trying to cheat them. He was residing there disguised as Brahma. Seeing him confused, God Shankar and Vishnu greatly, an assembly was going on. Lord Shankar and Vishnu asked me, four-headed one, Chaturanan, who is this indestructible Brahma? I answered them, I don't know anything about who the regulator of this universe, Lord. Who am I? Who are they and what is our purpose? These are the questions that are confusing me. Then suddenly the fast-paced as the mind aircraft left that place immediately and arrived at the beautiful summit of Mount Kailash. As soon as the craft reached, a three-eyed Lord Shankar came out of a magnificent palace. He was riding the Nandi bullock. Then came out the devil, who is the Akshar Purush. And within a moment, craft left that summit at a pace faster than speed of the wind. It made its way to the Vaikuntha Lok, heaven. Who was there? There was Sri Hari, who had lotus-like eyes, and Kal, who is the Akshar Brahma, Akshar Purush, and he had four arms, and he was riding Garud, the king of birds, and his beloved Lakshmi ji was whisking a flabellum on him. Now we come here, let us look down. Soon the aircraft started rushing through the wind and flew away. Right in front was an ocean filled with water, sweet as nectar, the water which was really sweet. We have read page 118, now we will read page 119. There was a beautiful island in the sea. Oh! There was a pleasant-looking bed laid on that island. The bed was decorated beautifully with jewels. A beautiful woman was sitting on the perfect-looking bed. Durga made her way to the bed and sat there beforehand. The look of the goddess was so influential, it looked as if a million stars were shining together in her face. She had a really beautiful face. Her teeth had a reddish tinge. He was more beautiful than 1,000 Lakshmis. The look of the goddess was so influential, it looked as if a million of stars were shining together on her face. She had a really beautiful face. Her teeth had a reddish tinge. We have already read this. Now this, looking at her, we all were greatly astonished for some time. We waited there. We discussed amongst ourselves, who is this beautiful lady and what is her name? We have no knowledge of this. She has thousands of eyes, arms and faces, looking from far away. She looks so beautiful. She is not a celestial nymph, neither a Gandharva Kanya, nor Dev Kanya. Narad, being suspicious, we stayed there for some time. Then Lord Vishnu looked at that Charu Sahini Bhagavati and conscientiously decided that she is Bhagavati Jagdambika. He said that this Bhagavati is the source of origin for all of us. Mahavidya and Mahamaya are also her names. She is the complete nature. Now, pious souls, Vishnuji is saying this because devil had already enlightened Vishnuji's mind. Now we will read page 120, Concise Devi Bhagavad, published by Geeta Press, Gorakhpur. She is the same angelical beauty. Here Vishnuji is saying, bit information about his background was shown to him to Vishnu by God Kal and Durga. She is the same goddess whom I met after the apocalyptic time. At that time, I was a young child. She was the one who was cradling me right there. The evidence that Vishnuji was born is that he was a small child. Once, on a leaf from the banyan tree was a sturdy bedding. Laying comfortably on it, I was sucking my toe with my lotus-like mouth. Aha! He says she is the same goddess whom I met after the apocalyptic time. At that time, I was a baby. I was a young child. She was the one who was cradling me and I was sucking my toes. Catching a glimpse of her has reminded me of this. She is the mother to all of us. Aha! Now on page 121. Shri Vishnuji is saying, Lord Vishnu says, salutations to goddess nature. Endless salutations to Bhagavati Vidhatri. Lord Vishnuji is greatly praising the goddess here. Look here, what we read in the beginning on page 123. We come back there. Lord Vishnu is praying to his mother Durga, you are pure-faced. This whole world is being described by you alone. I, Brahma and Shankar. Vishnuji is saying, we all exist only by your grace. There is our Avirbhav meaning birth, Tirobhav meaning death. We take birth and die too. Only you are eternal, the mother of universe, nature and an indestructible goddess. Oho. Lord Shankar says, goddess, the great Vishnu appeared from you, then Brahma, who generated from him, is your son too. Then does this not make me Shankar who performs spectacles as a Tamoguni, your child too, meaning that you have created me too? Shiva, you cleverly create the whole world, your qualities are always capable in the creation, possession and destruction of this world. Born of these qualities, we Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar regularly present ourselves to our duties. Now, pious souls, you have read through the holy texts yourselves. And all these gurus of the holy Hindu religion, teachers, Mandaleshwars, Mahamandaleshwar, Gita Manishi, holders of great knowledge of Gita and Vedas and Purans, they had not the slightest clue about these. They are unwise, unaware till now. They talked about God and we thought them to be capable and believed in their tales of immortals. They could not tell us about the position of them, while it is very much clear with their life history how they are positioned.